Deep under a quiet garden, there was a busy ant city. Tunnels ran like streets. Rooms were full of food, eggs, and resting ants. Everyone had a job. Everyone moved with purpose. In the middle of this busy world lived an ant named Riko. Riko was known as one of the hardest workers in the colony. Every morning, before the first light touched the grass above, Riko woke up, stretched his 6 legs, and hurried to the food tunnel. He picked up a crumb, carried it to the storage room, went back, picked up another, carried it again and again, all day. Other ants sometimes stopped to drink water or share a short story. Riko almost never did. "I don't have time," he would say. "There is too much to do. I must keep working." At first, this felt good. The queen's helpers praised him. "Riko never stops," they said. "He is so productive." Riko felt proud when he heard this. So he pushed himself even harder. Days turned into weeks. Riko worked through the hottest hours. He worked when his legs shook with tiredness. He worked when his back hurt. The ant city grew richer. Storage rooms were full of crumbs, seeds, and dried fruit. The tunnels got longer and stronger. New rooms were built. But something strange happened inside Riko. The more he worked, the more he forgot why he started. One evening, as the sun began to set above the ground, Riko was carrying a huge crumb almost as big as his body. The tunnel was crowded. Ants moved in both directions, each one busy. "Make way! Make way!" Riko shouted. Important crumb coming through. A younger ant stepped aside and watched him. "Riko," she asked gently, "when do you rest?" "Rest," he repeated, almost surprised by the word. "I will rest when everything is finished." She frowned. "But when is finished?" she asked. Riko opened his mouth to answer, but nothing came. He did not know. He only knew how to keep walking. That night, Riko lay awake in the dark sleeping chamber. The air was warm. Other ants around him slept deeply, their tiny bodies gently rising and falling. Riko's mind, however, kept running like his legs. "Tomorrow," he thought, "I will carry even more. Will be the best worker. I will prove my value." From somewhere in the dark, an old voice spoke. "Riko," it said quietly, "why did you join the worker team in the first place?" It was Elder Sina, one of the oldest ants in the colony. Her body was slow now, but her eyes were sharp. Riko thought back. Long ago, when he first became a worker, he felt excited. He wanted to help the colony survive the winter. He wanted the baby ants to grow strong. He wanted to be part of something bigger than himself. "I wanted to help everyone," he answered slowly. "I wanted us all to have enough." Senna nodded in the dark. "And now?" she asked. "What do you want when you wake up each morning?" Riko answered quickly. "I want to carry more food than yesterday," he said. "I want to be the top worker." Senna was quiet for a moment. She still think about the baby ants. She asked, "About the elders? About why we need the food?" Ko opened his mouth, then closed it. He realized he could not remember the last time he visited the nursery room or the elder's room. He only knew the weight of crumbs, the length of tunnels, and the numbers in his head. I don't know, he admitted. Senna's voice stayed soft. Riko, hard work is a good thing, she said. But if you forget why you work, your heart becomes empty even when your storage rooms are full. Her words stayed with him through the night. The next morning, Riko woke up early as usual. He walked toward the food tunnel, but his legs felt heavier than normal, not from tiredness, but from a quiet question walking beside him. Why? He reached the tunnel and picked up a big crumb. Other ants rushed past him, busy and focused. Riko took a few steps, then stopped. He looked at the crumb. What are you really? He thought. You are not just a task. You are part of something bigger. He turned around and walked toward the nursery room instead of the storage room. Inside, tiny white baby ants slept in safe, warm groups. A few nurse ants watched over them, cleaning and feeding them. One nurse looked up in surprise. Riko, she said, you brought food here. He nodded slowly. Yes, he said. I wanted to see who I've been working for. She smiled. Every crumb you carry helps these little ones grow, she said. When the cold season comes, they will survive because of workers like you. Riko looked at the tiny lives in front of him. His heart felt full in a way it hadn't felt in a long time. Later, he carried food to the elder's room. Old ants like Senna sat resting, their legs not as strong as before. Is this for us? One of them asked. Yes, Riko said. I wanted to remember that my work is also for you. The elder touched the crumb with a grateful antenna. Thank you, she whispered. Sometimes we think the young only care about speed and numbers. It is good to know someone still remembers us. For the first time, Riko saw clearly. His job was not only about being the fastest or carrying the biggest crumb. It was about supporting real lives, babies, elders, the whole colony. From that day, Riko still worked hard. But he made small changes. He took short breaks to drink water. He visited the nursery once a day. He checked on the elders every week. When younger workers looked stressed, he reminded them to breathe and remember the reason behind their effort. When someone said, Riko, you are the hardest worker, he answered differently now. I am trying to be a useful worker, he said, not just a busy one. Dear listener, maybe you are also like Riko sometimes. You study without remembering why. You work long hours without thinking about what you truly want. You count tasks, not meaning. Hard work is important. But working without a purpose can empty your heart. Take a moment to ask yourself, who am I doing this for? What kind of life am I building? How does my effort help me and others? When you remember your why, your work becomes lighter, deeper, and more alive. Thank you for listening to this story. If Riko's journey made you think about your own work and goals, please like this video, share it with someone who is always busy. And don't forget to subscribe to Learn English with Stories for More.com, motivational English stories. For more details, please check the link in the description.